Alright, my fellow custodians, Space Marines, Salamanders, Dark Templars, and even our brothers from the Chaos Marines itself. Today we all come together and speak about and we fight for the Emperor itself. Today we are going to discuss probably one of the most unique games that came in our young generation itself. We're in a time where positive male masculinity has been butchered and castrated left and right. Came out of the game that say go fuck yourself through every single one of those topics. A game that has been overshadowed with controversy because it's bringing out the positive male masculinity forward itself and to represent that in a positive light. Today I'm going to talk to you about a game that is truly unique and probably one of my favorite games of 2024. A game I've been playing non-stop online, streaming, enjoying with friends left and right. And game I've spent hours and hours and hours of time. I never thought I would enjoy it so much. A game that is outside of my own universe, because you guys know I'm a Soulsborne gamer itself, and I'm talking about Space Marine Warhammer 40k 2, a new game that's been came out recently itself and has been a very unique surprise for me, because I have to be fair, as a Soulsborne gamer itself, these type of universes and games are not really the games that I bet my eye on, but I was intrigued by the love that Henry Cavill showcased and comes to Warhammer 40k. That form of intrigue got me spiked in understanding a little bit more the deeper lore if it comes to Warhammer 40k. And I have to say it, my fellow Souls gamer, Warhammer 40k had probably one of the most unique and deep lore in gaming history. This is one of those games I never thought this history of this universe is so rich. If you love, for example, Star Wars and you love Star Trek, combine those universes, then add the concept that everything here is about war. It's about grit, it's about honor, it's about one way or another brotherhood and love towards one another. In the 8 hours of playthrough that I have done at Warhammer 40k, there's the one thing I have always been in my mind is like, this game is all about big dick energy. And I love every single moment, every single 8 beautiful chapters I was running through with Commander Lieutenant Titus itself and trying to protect the unique and secretive Project Aurora itself, Marines trying to safeguard after our universe was invaded by the tyrannic splinter fleets of the Imperial into the Imperial system itself, or Radius itself. We received the order of the Abductus Mechanists to aid and to protect the jungle of Kakus to safeguard the secret Project Aurora itself. In a very weird way, Space Marines embody something that we have lost as a society itself. Themes and thematics, concepts about love, honor and brotherhood. Themes that we take for granted and brings back to light in a very beautiful grand scale events. Space Marine is by far an improvement from its predecessor. Regardless if you have played it before or not, like myself, it will leave you wanting for more. After 8 beautiful hours in playing through the campaign, it left me wanting to learn more about this universe. Space Marine is a marvelous introduction towards the universe itself. It is grotesque and ugly, but yet beautiful and fascinating at the same time. It is a beautiful merge of man and machine, fantasy and reality, and a grand scale that will leave you starstruck. Talking about scale, I cannot tell you how many times I had to stop and enjoy the incredible display of war and beauty I was seeing. The sheer number of enemies, the different war factions, all of it in a beautiful cinematic display. Hundreds of horde tyrants rushing against the foe like a disposable distraction, while we as Marines cut through them like a knife through butter. I cannot recall in over the years how many games that try to be big in place of feeling, but the one thing that Space Marine does uniquely well is just bigger than life itself. The narration of Space Marine through is simply immaculate. It has to be said from that Saber Interactive has just made one of the biggest adaptation and probably the best adaptation of Warhammer 40k in history. If you are a true fan of the lore of Warhammer, you will find yourself at home in this beautiful display of war, horror, grotesque, greed, and grit, and honor itself. It is just a mere details that have to put, just the mere details they put into the game itself, to make sure that you are truly playing towards the essence of what makes Warhammer so unique. It is just a feat that has to be applauded. From the details you see from the ship, the boards, the battle barges, the character adaptations, the scale of war in the background is just an astonishingly well done. From the music, the voice acting, it felt like I was part of a unique universe. How many times I didn't have to stop just to listen to the many audio voice log that give you even a deeper insight of the story itself. An inspirational speech from a commander just before a battle. I just could not wait to learn more about which universe and what universe I was playing. If even that wasn't enough, the game gave me a multiple player aspects where I can delve myself even deeper into the games with friends or solo in a PvP competitive gameplay or a single Vanguard PvE operation mission based. There is a total of 6 Marines for you to choose in PvE and PvP game mode. The Tactician, the Assaults, the Vanguards, the Bulwark, the Sniper, and the Heavy Artillery Marine itself. Every single class plays himself differently and feels completely differently itself. And PvP and PvE game mode exists himself in 2 different game modes that you can choose. And PvE is established himself between an operation based level where you delve in even deeper into the lore of the game itself, where you decide which type of operation you can choose between the 6 operations that you have unlocked during your story based missions. And of course you also have your eternal war of your game itself. This based himself in 3 different forms of a campaign and PvP mode itself, from capture the flag, player versus player, team deathmatch, and this original type of atmosphere that we know in PvP itself. By all means, Warhammer is truly a hidden gem. From the aestheticness, from the lore, from the needy and greedy, from the no bullshit politics you have into the game itself, this truly is a masterpiece and a hidden gem, and a game we've so long been waiting for. And this social economic world that politics becomes truly is a mattering factor, Warhammer truly brings us back to the thing that truly matters for us is the games itself and the gameplay. Warhammer brings us into a universe that what is important is your time and your enjoyment into the game itself. From the beauty itself, with the no bullshit politics, with the tons of customization you can have for your character itself, and 100% for free. And yes, there is no microtransaction, none whatsoever into this game itself. The moment you buy the game is yours. You can customize your Marines however you see fit from a different coloring system that is based on the lore of the game itself, and of course a different form of customization you can find and of course unlock to your playthroughs in PvE and PvP itself. From every Marine has a unique look and a unique feeling to play with. There's a game I 100% recommend to every single gamer out there. Doesn't matter for which type of world, of universe, of playstyles you come with, Warhammer is truly a game you should test for yourself, and it's probably my game of the year of 2024. And for a form of scoring when it comes to Warhammer itself, I give Warhammer a solid 9 out of 10, because and not just a 10 out of 10, because there's always room for improvement of every single game, especially if you know that the basic problems we're having with Warhammer, me speaking and making this review right now, is the server issues. I've been having server issues if it comes to the long loading time of the server itself. Probably me making this review, this problem is probably going to be solved already, but in the assistance timeline that I'm speaking to you right now, the loading time of the service is a little bit of a longer side for my case itself. And sometimes if you are playing in rootless mode and you are only playing with the AI itself, the AI of the game itself have a tendency not to do anything in battle itself that will lead you to a wipe itself. And these are small issues that I found quite annoying moving forwards. Not the speeding of comes to the server system, and just not the proper engagement of your Marines itself, an AI version. But otherwise there is no form of big bugs I found, of any groundbreaking bugs left and right you would say, that is truly destroying my feeling and my playthrough itself. Warhammer is an extremely stable game, it's a very beautiful game, and it has an extremely lot to offer when it comes to the next future of gaming itself. As a kudos to the game's developments and the gaming team to making such a beautiful masterpiece and a hidden gem. I'm your host, Yashalo itself. If you like this content, give me your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and I hope I can see you all during my live streams and the next installments. My fellow Marines, take care, one love, peace.